Hey guys, and welcome back to another NBA 2K18 off-season rebuild. Today, we are going over probably the biggest disappointment so far in the playoffs, the Portland Trailblazers. They got swept by the Pelicans with Anthony Davis, Holiday, and Rajon Rondo, and it's going to be interesting to see where the Trailblazers go from here. They were the 3rd seed, so they had a great regular season. But in the playoffs, they completely fell apart. Damian Lillard choked, and we'll see what we can do with this team to bring them back to the top of the Western Conference. So I've simulated. I know the conference standings and all that are not the same, but I did eliminate them in the first round. So here we are, currently on the books. We have Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum for the next 3 years. They are eating up a combined $60 million of our salary cap, which is over 60% of our salary cap. Evan Turner's on a horrible contract. Mo Harkless is on a bad contract. And Myers Leonard is also on a very bad contract. We're losing Yusuf Nurkic, Shabazz Napier, and all these players. And we even have to hold on to Varejão's contract since we released him, I believe, 2 or 3 years ago. So we have a lot of editing to do with this roster. The first things we need to do are we need to get rid of the contracts of players like Evan Turner, Mo Harkless, and Myers Leonard. We also need to figure out if Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum are the players to build around in the future. They're on massive contracts, but the potential of McCollum's only a B+. And Lillard is 27, and by the time his contract is up, he'll be 30 years old and out of his prime. So we're going to look at options for both of these two. But we need to go through this off season. Here's everybody that's retiring if you want to take a look. League meetings. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and just reject all of these to keep the NBA the exact same. If we go into the draft lottery, we are going to have a decent pick. Looking at this, we are going to get the 17th pick in this NBA draft. I'm actually going to trade that back to, I believe, the 24th, just to make it more realistic, because that's where the Trailblazers pick would have gone this year. So let me go ahead and trade that. So we're going to do our 17th pick to the 76ers with the 24th pick, since that would be the most realistic. And now looking at the mock draft with the 24th pick, we have the selection. We have Michael Bridges could be down here. Brunson could be down here. There's definitely some options at the lower end of this draft. Signings, I can't trust Terry Stotts. He did not do well in the playoffs. So we're going to replace him with Matt Stauffer. I don't even know if Michael Stauffer is a real coach, but he's the go-to guy in 2K. So we'll go ahead and sign him. And wow, this staff is actually really bad. There's everybody needs to be replaced essentially. So let's go ahead and finish all the staff signings. I'm going to go through the draft, and I'll see you guys back at the start of free agency. So we were able to pick up Mitchell Robinson. We could have gone with a guard, but we already have McCollum and Lillard, and I thought Mitchell Robinson was there. He's a great defensive center, 74 overall, all the way at the end of the first round, 7'1". So I'm very happy with that pick. Jake Layman, I don't know who you are, and we're going to decline you. Katie going into free agency. Paul George going into free agency, and as Cantor. And besides that, not really the best free agent class. So, going into free agency, we're going to offer Nurkic and Napier. I'm not going to offer Pat Connaughton. In free agency, we have no cap room. So there is no way that we're going to be able to sign any of these free agents. I'm hoping we can find some young players possibly that didn't get drafted that are high, like Ike Anabogu. I love getting him, great inside defender. So I think we're going to pick him up for 2 years, see if we can sign him. Anybody else of interest? Derrick Jones Jr., he's on a 2-way contract though. Besides that, I'm really not seeing anything. Jahlil Okafor we could pick up, but he's asking $18 million a year. No way we're going to do that. But besides that, I really just want to hold on to this next season as sort of like a rebuild year almost, looking at who we could possibly get for McCollum and Lillard. So we're gonna go through that. So we're gonna pick up Ike and Bogu. We're gonna cap hold on Shabazz Napier and Nurkic, and then if anything, we can move Yusuf Nurkic. Of course, yep. Goodbye, Yusuf Nurkic. We're gonna decline that. He's going for 40 million. He's getting a 2-year, $40 million deal. Are you serious? That is absolutely insane. Kevin Durant hasn't signed anywhere yet. Let's look at this Bulls contract. Where is he? He hadn't even signed it. It's a moratorium, I forgot. Okay. So first day of free agency. Oh, I guess Nurkic didn't sign with them. Well, let's see what offers. 3 years, $78 million. I was about to say, I don't think he signed for that much. But yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to get him. So he's probably going to sign with somebody else. Shabazz Napier. You know, I'll hold on to Shabazz Napier. I'll match that, and we're actually going to save some cap room as well. So we're going to be able to sign Shabazz Napier. And that's pretty much it. We're just going to move on to player progression here. And I'm going to look for offers for CJ McCollum. As you can see, he's not gaining anything. His potential's an A-, but he's only an 85. He actually went down somehow. Ike Bogu up 7 overall. Besides that, we need to find trades for all those bad contracts. So let's use our untapped potential camps on... I don't know. I'm thinking probably Mitchell Robinson. Maybe one of the other young rookies we have. Possibly Zach Collins. But let's just see how many camps we actually have. So yeah, okay, good. We have all 3 of them. We're going to use one on Mitchell Robinson. He's actually an A potential after that, surprisingly. We're going to use one on Ike. Get him up to a B+. And then I kind of want to get one to athleticism on Damian Lillard, just to get his athleticism up. And that should be good for the start of this season. So looking at it, we have CJ, Dame, we got Bogu, we've got Mitchell Robinson. But we need to find trades for these 3 players right here. Evan Turner, Mo Harkless, and Myers Leonard. So I'm going to find some trades for them, and I'll bring you guys back with a pretty much completely renovated roster. So guys, the new look roster, we have so much less salary cap now. If we look at the player contracts, we do have 13, 8, 8, 7, but the thing is they're all on 1 year. So after this, we are -8 in the cap room right now, so that'll be +5, +13, +20, +27. We're gonna have 27 million, and without all of these guys down here, so we're gonna have plenty of cap room to try and sign a major free agent this offseason. Okafor, I traded for. I got Rashad Vaughn for a couple big salaries, so I'm very happy with how this team is coming along. Looking at the G League, I want to send Ike and I want to send Mitchell Robinson. So let's sign the lowest free agent we can. I'll just sign Luke Babbitt for a year at the minimum contract, and then we'll send down Mitchell Robinson to the G League for this year. And after that, this should be the lineup for this entire year. We only have CJ and Lillard, but we do have Jahlil Okafor, and we have a decent bench. So I'm hoping with the progression of those 2 players, Ike and Mitchell Robinson, by this time next year, we'll have plenty of salary cap and young players to build this team around. So I'm going to simulate through this year, and I'll see you guys back at the start of the playoffs. So guys, we end up 35-47. Looking at the player stats, McCollum, you're an 87 overall. You should be getting way more than this. I just don't understand it. Lillard is averaging 5 assists. You're averaging 4 and 3 less points per game, and you're getting the exact same money that he's getting. I mean, Jahlil Okafor on a 1-year contract nearly gave us the exact same production. So McCollum will be gone. I'm going to be looking for a trade from him. Looking at the mock draft, we are going to have, where is our pick? We're going to have the 11th pick in this draft. I would like to move up possibly. That's why I'm actually looking at moving CJ McCollum for a player and one of these top picks. But either way, we're going to be looking into the offseason. I forgot to turn off, I always forget to turn off the morale effects in this. So we're going to eliminate morale effects just for these rebuilds. And if we look at our 2 G League players, Ike Anigbogu up to an 81 overall, and Mitchell Robinson up to an 80 overall. So very happy about that. We have 2 80 overalls and young players with Ike Anigbogu and Mitchell Robinson. So simulating through the playoffs. Let's see. What do you know? Ooh, it looks like Cleveland and Golden State. What do you know? And Cleveland actually wins, LeBron getting another title. Good for him. We need to try and get one ourselves. But going into the second off season, let's see where our pick lands in the lottery. Depending on this, we can tell if we're going to try and move up or not. So we do end up with the 10th pick. Boston with 2 top 10 picks due to Memphis and Sacramento. Staff signing, we should be all good here. So I'm going to actually look for a trade with CJ and our 10th pick and see what we could get. Kevin Knox, Jabari Parker, and Brogdon. Levine, Rudy Gobert, and Dragic. Steven Adams is available. The 11th pick in Derek Favors, no way. The 3rd pick in Chris Bosh, but we have to give up another pick for that. No. Anybody else? The 4th pick in TJ Warren. Let me see if I can piece together a trade. McCollum and the 10th pick. To who has a top pick in this draft? The Suns and I'm probably not going to be able to get this with Devin Booker, and I'll give you another first. Okay, so that's not going to happen. So I'll just go through the draft, and we'll see what offers we get during the actual draft to see if we could possibly move this 10th pick or even move up to get one of those top players like Zion or Cameron Reddish or RJ Barrett. So, 10th pick. Let's see who is available. First up, Jalen Hands is still available. Sekou Doumbouya, I don't know who you are. Where did he come from? Oh, he came from France. That's it. What else can we get? Let's see. What can we get just for the 10th pick? We could get Nurkic back. We could get Malcolm Brogdon on a 3-year deal. Rodney Hood, Brandon McCoy, DeAndre Jordan, Rudy Gobert. Oh, I'm not seeing much. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go... Ooh, but we would have to absorb Jan Mahimi. That's the catch. No, we're not going to go after that. We're just going to probably take the best player available, which in this would be Doumbouya. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and take him with this 10th pick. Very happy with that. So we get a 78 overall, which if we're able to sign somebody in free agency this offseason, he would be a fantastic 6th man for us, a lanky small forward out of France. So, moving on. Javon Quinterly actually went first. Bull. Where did Zion fell all the way to 9? So if we moved up to 9, we would have been able to get Zion. That is absolutely insane. But we're going to sign him, and then our team options. Get rid of Collins, keep Swanigan. I love Caleb Swanigan. So, moving on to qualifying offers. Really not much. I don't want to give any of these guys an offer. So, moratorium. LeBron James. We have... Wait, where is our salary? Where is our salary cap? Okay, so we have 32 million. Who is eating up the rest of that? Anigbogu and Swanigan? You know, this is as good a time as any. Let's look at what we could get for CJ McCollum. He is clearly not what we need. we need to get some sort of upgrade. Rudy Gobert, Buddy Hield, Isaiah Thomas, Andre Drummond. Ooh, Andre, you're looking sort of decent right now. Let me go through. Let me see if I can find a trade. So I'll bring you guys back after the trade of CJ McCollum. So guys, I was able to trade CJ in a first-round pick and a second-round pick, along with Caleb Swanigan, for Bradley Beal and Kay Felder. So now we have a dynamic shooting guard to put with Damian Lillard. And I believe that also gave us the cap space to go after LeBron. That is very unfortunate we don't. But let's see who we can get and possibly trade for that small forward that we need. Kemba. Let's offer Kemba the max as much as we can. And that should be good. And we'll give him a player option. Very nice. Offer that to Kemba. We'll also offer one. Dwight Howard up to an 86 overall. We'll offer one to Avery Bradley, I guess. There's really not much else besides that. Yeah, we'll offer one to Avery Bradley as well. And why not? Let's go after Melo for this final season. Let's go after Melo for this final season. So, able to get Kemba. So we're going to renounce everybody here. This is why. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? This is why we didn't reject any of them. So, will this give us the room? Oh my goodness, so close. So, looks like we're going to be able to get Kemba Walker. And there we go. Getting Kemba Walker. Where did LeBron go? He went back to Cleveland, of course. And now we'll be able to trade Kemba on his massive contract for a small forward of some kind. I'm looking at John Collins and Chris Middleton. That could be good. Buddy Hield and his Cantor, Dennis Smith Jr., Gary Harris. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Otto Porter and Davis Bertans. You know, I think we're going to go with this one. John Collins and Chris Middleton for Kemba and the first-round pick. There we go. And now we have a dynamic team. John Collins, Middleton, Beal, Lillard, Anabogu, Robinson, and Demboya. Very, very happy about that. Who else are we missing? We're missing small forward and center. So let's just pick up a backup small forward. We'll pick up Terrence Ross on a minimum deal. And we'll also pick up Willie Reed on a minimum deal as well. Willie Reed left. So let's just sign Al Jefferson. Let's just sign Al Jefferson. Get Terrence Ross. Get Big Al. And then, honestly, after that, we should be good to go into this final season of the Trailblazers rebuild. So, guys, here is the lineup for our final season. Lillard, a 93 overall. Beal, a 90 overall. Middleton, 86. John Collins, 83. Mitchell Robinson, an 80. Demboya, Anabogu, Felder, Jefferson, Ross coming off the bench. I'm actually going to get rid of these minutes and give them to Lillard, Beal, and Middleton. And then that should be good to finish our final season. So I'll see you guys back at the end of our final season, hopefully with a playoff run in store. So in our last season, we go 49-33. LeBron with 27, 8, and 11. Quinterly, Rookie of the Year, with 25 and 11. Holy crap. Melo, 6-man. DeAndre Ayton, Defensive Player. Also the Most Improved Player. I don't know if we're going to see any Trailblazers. What's the name of the team we're doing? The Trailblazers on these lists. No, unfortunately. But we were the 3rd seed in the playoffs. We did pretty well this season. Damian Lillard up to a 94 overall. Everybody's improving. Very, very happy with how we did. Looking at the player stats, Lillard with 22 and 7. Beal 20 and 5. Middleton with 12. Demboya John Collins, Al Jefferson, Mitchell Robinson did pretty well. Very happy with the overall production of this team. We're going up against the Russell Westbrook-led Oklahoma City Thunder. They still have Paul George, they still have Westbrook, but their bench, they don't have Steven Adams anymore. I actually don't know what happened to Steven Adams. Was he traded? Brook Lopez, Jahlil Okafor. Holy crap, there's some big stuff going on. Blake Griffin is now on the Grizzlies. Jahlil Okafor is now on the Nets. And I don't see Dwight Howard was traded. Where is the big man? Center Andre Drummond re-signed. Let me see. I guess he just left. But facing OKC, we have a very good lineup. 3 near 90 overalls and a very deep bench. I'm hoping that we can get past the Thunder in round 1. Oh no. Tied up 1-1. We do take a game at OKC. 2 games at OKC and we're... Oh, no. Okay, good. Able to get past and go up against the Houston Rockets. Looks like Philly, Washington, and Milwaukee and Orlando. Wait a minute. Orlando swept them? Orlando swept them. Who is Darius Garland? He's a rookie. Brian Bowen's also a rookie, I know. They have Mo Bamba now. Oh, they're just incredibly deep. They don't have a good team. They just have the best bench in the league. But going up against Houston, this team is always a problem for us. We always seem to face them. They have Emmanuel Quickley now. They're a very dynamic team. We take game 1 in Houston. They tie the series back up. They take game 3, game 4, and game 5. I'm still very happy about this. Very, very happy. Playoff statistics, Lillard dropped off completely. 41% from the field, 27% from 3. So clearly Damian Lillard was the guy that brought us down. But still very happy with how this team ended up. Guys, be sure to like this video for more off-season rebuilds. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you next time.